Namaskar. Ladies and gentlemen, the people of this country have already and continue to suffer because of the government's inactions when it came to the COVID-19 pandemic. One would have thought that this government would have learned its lessons, but that just doesn't seem to be the case. The COVID-19 pandemic led to large-scale economic distress across all sectors in this country. A handful number of industrialists were the only ones who were able to withstand it and continue to profit out of it. But that's an issue for another time. But let's talk about something that is pinching into the livelihoods of people who come from the economically weaker sections of the society. This draconian, inhuman, insensitive government just passed the black farm laws, but have also been responsible for the death, or rather the martyrdom, of the protesting farmers. Should I remind you, the winters up north in Delhi are never too kind. These farmers, a lot of them who are senior citizens, have been braving the brutal, harsh winters of Delhi and have been protesting to protect their livelihoods. But how does the government of India treat them? In the middle of winter, they dare to use water cannons. They dare to lathi charge these farmers who are the reason that we get food to eat every day. But this government does not think their rights are important. On one side, you see the farmers suffering because the MSP is being robbed away from them. Private players are being forced into the farming sector, into the agriculture sector. Every means and method is being used to ensure that there is profiteering of the private sector, even in agriculture. Not just that. They also go on to increase the fiscal burden on the farmers. Why do I say that they go on to increase the fiscal burden on the farmers? The farming community in India is largely dependent on the diesel fuel. A lot of farm machinery and equipment use diesel. If you take the timeline of 1st November 2020 till now, the average price of diesel has increased by almost rupees 4.50. I'm talking about an average increase across all the states in the country. Some states have been 3.5 rupees. Some states like Karnataka have been a wholesome 4. To begin with, you're taking away the MSP from the farmers. You're trying to force private players into the agriculture sector, and now you're increasing the cost of agriculture in itself. Ladies and gentlemen, this government, our government, is an inhuman, sick government that has zero compassion, that works just for those who are ready to pump money into their election coffers. When the source of revenue for a particular family is diminishing, this inhuman government is increasing their expenditure. If people like me and you keep quiet and do not raise our voice right now, do not create awareness about the wrongs that this draconian regime is undertaking, we have failed our solemn duty as citizens of this country.